Hey, how's it going, guys? Coming back with another video. What I want to talk about in this video is why I still feel that Irresistible Offers is the best way to pick up contracts, okay? I don't care what platform you're using, if it's social media, if it's a sales letter, if it's a public relations campaign that you're running, if it's a flyer campaign that you're running. I don't care what type of campaign you're running. The copy, the irresistible offer is what's going to get you in the door. Right now, we live in times where everybody want to pay as less as possible for service, okay? And that's just across the board. Anywhere USA, people, they want the best cleaning job, but they want to pay the least amount of money for it, okay? So me, I've been picking up contracts leaps and bounds. My coaching students and coaching people, they've been picking up contracts, okay? And it's because what I find out, guys, and this is where I share a lot of my stuff in my coaching, but what I find out is that we are in the people business. We are in the people business. We have to establish a relationship. We have to establish a connection with these folks, right? And the thing is that with the whole Corona thing and as far as that going, and a lot of people are losing contracts. A lot of people are losing employees because of the downsize. I'm picking up contracts, right? And I'm maintaining employees. As a matter of fact, we're picking up employees. Okay, well, Fabio, how do you handle the employee aspect of it? I get asked that a lot in emails and a lot on Facebook and all the other social media platforms. They say, well, Fabio, my business, we're doing great, but I'm kind of nervous now because we are losing our talent. We are losing our employees. So we don't know how to maintain them. We're losing them to the unemployment agency, right? The unemployment situation, right? The thing is, again, you have to be creative how you want to keep your employees, okay? What I would suggest is that you offer them more money, especially if you're making a considerable lot of money. I got a lot of people that's not making a whole lot of money. They're doing it themselves. I would tell you to continue to do it yourself and to keep your side job, okay? And that's another thing. I probably got to do another video on that real soon. A lot of people are starting up their business and get their LLC, their DBAs, and get their EIN number. Say, hey, I'm in business, but you have no income, right? And you have limited income based on what's in the bank. Okay. Now, when that money, go out, right? When you deplete those funds, then what, right? So I tell people all the time, I wasn't in the position as a lot of you guys are where I could keep my job, right? I was already let go. You guys know my story, right? So I was already let go, and I had to think quick with the limited amount of money that I had in the bank. A lot of you guys have your job. I would say maintain your job. Make at least 3 to 5 of what you're currently monthly gross, okay? So this is after tax, okay? What you currently monthly gross, make that at least 3 to 5 times. That puts you in a nice position, okay? If you're making it at least one time, we know that you're already surviving with it right now, right? If that's your only means of income. So we know you can survive with it, making it, one time. But it created a nice cushion for you if you can do it 3 to 5 times, okay? So if you're making, I don't know, $1,000 a month, then you want to make, somewhere between like 5,000 or 6,000 a month, right? In contracts. Okay, and accumulating contracts. Okay, if you're making $1,000 a month with your regular job, you don't want to just make $2,000. You don't want to make just 3 to 5, I would say. 3 to 5 is fair. So if you feel like, oh, Fabi, I can't stem this job, I'm making 3 times what I currently make, you're at $4,000 and you want to let your job go. Well, we know that you can survive off of $4,000 if you're already surviving off of $1,000. But what you have to remember is that not only does your personal stuff come out of that revenue, right? Because you still got to pay your rent, your bills, your car note, etc. But you also have taxes, business taxes. You also have business, you got to get equipment, you got to get solutions and product, right? You have to put some money into marketing, right? So that's why I tell people 3 to 5 times what you're currently making, okay, before you just let your job go, okay? Once you hire employees, don't be in a big hiring spree. I tell a lot of people that they feel like they got to hire a lot of people. Don't do it. Work enough in yourself, right? Build that revenue up, then hire one person at a time, Okay, like I said, if you go back and watch some of my older videos, you know that I started off with myself and one other person. I delegated those jobs up, split those jobs up between myself and that one person. And then as I picked up more contracts, guys, I start adding more people, right? So I would do one at a time, you know. So if I got 6 contracts and there's 3, you know, for me and 3 for this person, let's say I picked up 2 more, I would ask that person, did they want to pick up more hours, right? Did they want to make more money? If they say no, then I would go through my list of applications. Why? Because I was always hiring, right? I had a folder, a stack, and we still do. We still get applicants, right? We hire on Monster, Indeed, and some of these other forums and platforms, right? And we still get applicants coming in. So we always hire, and we always accepting applications, right? So that way, when the time comes for you to hire someone, you don't hire off of impulse, right? You have a list of applications that you can sit down and really go through, interview people over time, right? So you can kind of get to know their personality, right? Kind of get to know them a little bit, see why they would love to work for you or will want to work for you, right? And then you can just, it'll trigger in your mind, oh, I interviewed Derek, or I interviewed Samantha, right? You say, well, I'm going to give Derek a call because I like his overall, you know, his mindset, the way he's thinking, how the interview went. Or I like Samantha because she was on point. She did this before. She's good at a multi of things, right? She not only can clean well, but she does have done administration work. So you might be able to use her for, you know, more than one thing, right? So again, guys, you want to be very, very strategic. Every dollar that goes out have to stand for something, right? Every dollar that goes out, we can't afford to waste any money. We can't afford to waste any money whatsoever, no revenue. Okay, because we got to try to keep as much as possible, right? Because that's what we're profiting, right? We want to keep as much as possible. So you want to kind of keep costs down, right? Don't be looking at what the competition doing, or they have this van or they have that truck, or they're living like this and they're living like that, right? Because we don't, just because they buy those things, we don't know that they're really making the money, right? They can be living above their means, right? And they have the look down pack, but they have no revenue in the bank. They have no money in the bank. Okay, so again, guys, I want to go ahead and let this video go. I just wanted to put a video out there. Again, I'm going to try to come back with more and more videos. It's really, really tough for me now because I have multiple things, multiple businesses. I have other investments. We could talk about that on this channel. I'll start introducing you guys into other things that I'm doing outside the cleaning business. If you would like that, just leave it in the comment space here, and I'll go ahead and start sharing some other things. Or if you would like for me to set up a separate channel about that and just keep this strictly cleaning, then I could do that too. I'm Fabio Hart. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. And I do have one spot, surprisingly. I get a lot of inquiries, but I do have one spot left for the coaching from 2020. Okay, so if you want that, again, $1,000 out the door. We won't be offering it for, again, the rest of the year. I'm not sure that we're going to do it in 2022 either. So again, if you want that, email us right now, sign me up, put it in the subject line, the subject box. We go ahead and get you signed up and get you enrolled in coaching to take your business from where it's at. And we're going to try to 10x it, but at the very least 5x it, right? We're going to get you over that hump. Or if you're already at the startup stage and you just kind of don't know where to go, we can help you out there too. Okay, I'm Fabio Hart. You guys take care. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you soon.